Hey, Tree Sprites. I'm still kind of working out my new setup, but let's talk about how the true source of wealth in this world is actually each other. And the only thing stopping us from accessing the wealth that is each other is our own disconnection. We are actually very aware that connection is the true currency. We talk about it all the time. People often speak the phrase, it's not about what you know, it's about who you know, reflecting on the known pattern of people to offer opportunities to those that they feel connected to versus those who are highly skilled for that particular opportunity. We know that society as a whole has never really been about actual merit, but is actually about familiarity, trust, and a sense of comfortability and predictability. People are more likely to gravitate towards someone and choose someone who they feel comfortable and familiar with versus someone who they perceive to be a stranger, even if that stranger is more highly skilled. As many of us are very aware, the whole conversation around DEIA is completely bogus. People who feel threatened by DEIA policies are people who are fearful of being pushed outside of their personal comfortability. If someone has ever referred to you as a DEI hire, what they're really saying is that I am uncomfortable with you in my fantasy version of reality. And this is only because the majority of humanity has been infected with the ideologies of oppressive power systems, systems that keep us disconnected and systems that prevent us from accessing the wealth that is each other. And when I say wealth, I'm not just talking about money. For Black Americans, for Black American women specifically, we have access and ownership over much more resources than we acknowledge or are maybe aware of. And the only thing stopping us from creating our own everything, aside from social pressures, is our disconnection and fear. Can you imagine allowing fear of the unfamiliar preventing you from absolute wealth? We are our own liberation. We allow our addiction for external validation to prevent us from skyrocketing into a new paradigm. We, of course, do face violence and oppression in this world, but also we have vastly underestimated our own ability and potential. You would be shocked how many more people are thinking the same thoughts that you are if you were only able to have an open, honest conversation with them. Because we hold so tightly onto fear, we maintain this superficial image, this character that is acceptable for the common oppressive society. And we maintain this character out of fear. And so we are unable to be real with each other. We are unable to be authentic and truthful when we have conversations with each other. And then when people do, oftentimes others in that space react in fear, even if deep down they want the same thing. And this is a response that has been groomed into us over generations. It is epigenetic. It's a survival response. Don't rock the boat. Don't get killed. Stay alive. Survive by any means, even if it means destroying all of the wants and desires of your deepest soul, your very humanity. And what we need to come into the acknowledge and awareness of right now is that we have the ability, we have the power to provide that for ourselves and each other. Have you ever seen a group of children collectively playing a game that none of them wanted to play? That's what we're doing. We are acting out a reality and enforcing and micromanaging each other in a reality that none of us really want to be in. People across all walks of life are largely stressed out about the same things. And yes, over time, people have developed unions and organizations and systems of mutual aid. But we can take it so much further in a way that is painfully simple. People often refer to the corporate capitalistic nature of our society as a rat race, but we continue to run. There would be no rat race if the rats stopped running. The only thing keeping the rats running is an imaginary sense of scarcity and competition. And competition kills connection. Competition kills connection. Y'all ain't really trying to hear me right now. Poverty is not a reflection of character. Poverty is socially engineered and reinforced through classism, capitalism, and a myriad of other oppressive systems. If the proverbial rats stopped running, took some time to rest and think and consider their situation and one another, they could probably figure out a way to dismantle the entire maze and to find where the actual food is being hidden instead of being rationed small amounts to give them the illusion of scarcity. Our wealth is in connection. Our power is in connection. Our liberation is in connection. Stop looking outward in fear and start looking inward with love. And also, it's difficult to love others if you do not love yourself, because we will always treat each other the way that we feel about ourselves. Dismantling self-hatred will enable self-love, which will make you, Tree Sprite, capable of generating your own light within yourself, which will make you capable of shining light onto others. Now, we always have to be careful of the zombies and to not get consumed when they see your light. It's very easy for those who are incapable of generating their own light to become addicted to the light of others. So also, in this journey, always protect yourself. Shine your light, but do not be consumed, and seek others who are able to generate their own light. Subscribe to Black Barn Owl, link in the bio, and I'll see you in Always.